and players and that conversation.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one here.
Yeah, correct.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's interesting.
Oh, did it go away? Hold on.
I think the only reason I'll watch it is because of Mike McDaniel. I
Oh,
just I
interesting.
just love that coach. He's fantastic.
he's a character, isn't he?
He's a character,
Yeah,
but he's such a brainiac too. Like
yeah,
I mean, his story too. I was watching about how his story was. He was an alcoholic.
Really?
dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
when he was with
yeah.
the Texans as an assistant coach, he
Mm,
missed the meeting. He got fired,
wow.
and I mean, he cleaned up his act. Started building his way back up, and look at him now. I mean, those are your AFC East champion Miami Dolphins right there. As long as Tua stays healthy, though, that's the common denominator right there. You need Tua. I mean, you could lose Waddle, you could probably lose Mostert because A-Chain's just so good. But man, dude, Tua is the guy that's gonna lead. He's the quarterback. It all comes quarterback. I mean, we can't say enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Colin Cowherd says it all the time. It's a quarterback-driven league. Yeah.
Are you tuning in, DG?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, they're an exciting team first and
Yes.
foremost. And I just want to see like how is this coach is keeping everything glued together? Because it's a lot of personalities, a lot of egos.
Yes. You got
Um,
Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
yeah, dude. Maybe like you said, he's a pretty young guy, so maybe they relate to him a little better, or maybe his approach might be, like, hey,
Yes.
like let's work together, blah blah. I'm not
Yes.
yelling at you, blah blah blah. Uh,
Yes.
should
Yes.
should I think it's gonna get some eyeballs, so I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's gonna get my eyeballs. That's for sure. And just the other thing is, I want to see how he coordinates with Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio's an older coach. He's a
Yeah, that's
defensive
right.
coordinator.
Yeah,
And Vic Fangio had his chance to be head coach with the Broncos before they hired Hackett. And so I want to see how he coordinates with him, how they work together because they're making it work. It's like old school, new school. It's fantastic. It's coaching. Coaching is just like as you guys can see. Like I'm like really into like seeing like what these coaches do and pick their brains and just I'm a student of the game. Like I'm still learning more and more. It's exciting. And then the other thing too, before we move on to the next thing, I think that the whole thing with the Jets, I tuned in for the first episode. And I just thought it was too cocky. Like they were just like it's preseason, and you guys are already talking about winning a championship, and we got the biggest. I got balls the size of grapefruits. They're doing the whole Vince McMahon thing, It's just like, nah, dude, stop. You're a wild card team, okay? Like, and then the whole thing with Rodgers goes down, and now they're like scraping the bottom of the barrel. And no, this team right here is just like this is the team that you got to look out for. And yeah, they lost. They lost against the Chiefs. Bad loss.
yeah.
They're gonna get over it. I think they're gonna come back.
All right.
What about you, Commissioner? Are you gonna tune in?
This is probably one of the more intriguing ones I've seen. Usually, it's kind of like a crappy team that you don't expect much of, and you're
Correct.
not really interested. But
Correct.
yeah, this one's intriguing. This one seems really interesting. It's a good.
Yeah.
I wonder how
Yeah.
they decide on which team they're going to do that to, because like they
Hmm.
never really do it to a team that's kind of having success. It's always kind of like these rebuilding teams.
So what I've heard is that the regular Hard Knocks is a team that didn't make the playoffs,
Hmm.
and so it's like they decide like who's gonna. I mean, even the Commanders were like at one point a nominee, and they were like they kind of didn't want to do it because of the whole Daniel Snyder thing, the whole change in ownership. So they
Right.
thought that was like gonna be too toxic. This whole in season one is interesting because last year was no 2 years ago was the first year they did it with the Indianapolis Colts with Carson Wentz, and then last year they did it with the Cardinals with Kyler Murray, and all this year obviously
Hmm.
the Dolphins. So that's the one that I'm wondering how they decide who, unless they volunteer or what have you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this one seems a little more intriguing, more interesting than the others so far.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right.